Peace, y'all. Okay, so I'm back with another reading. Wish you inner peace and wholeness. Okay, I'm gonna hit the bell. Alright, hope that y'all are well. Alright, thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, okay, your subscribes, and for hitting that notification bell. Okay, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get back into it. That felt significant. Okay, somebody, you could be getting back into something, but let me get the rest of the disclaimer out, right? I would take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, remember that messages are timeless unless I'm saying that I'm picking up on something specific. Okay, let's see. So yeah, they may or may not be significant. Okay, because I didn't mean to say get back into it. Okay, but yeah, let's see. On shuffling, I just saw the Ace of Pentacles. I just saw the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, and it is on the back of the deck. And okay, we got fertility, the Empress. Okay, divine feminine energy. Okay, truth, judgment. Okay, so whether woman or man, you could be getting back into something that you did before that brought you some type of material gain. Okay, there's some type of seed that you have planted, okay, that is bearing fruit. All right, the Justice card, balance, hope, major Aquarius energy. Tell me how we're shuffling and we're seeing all these major arcana. So this is a major energy shifts. Okay, all right. Alright, most high divine spirit, mother, father, God, my divine angels and ancestors, spirit, God, guardian angels, my spirit team, I ask that you protect me as I channel this energy and this message for the collective about what they need to be aware of, what's going on in the energy. Okay. I just heard cleanliness, okay, so you could be cleaning up something, you could be cleaning up your spirit, you could be cleaning up your circle. I'm hearing a song, I'm cool on that fake shit, and I keep my grass cut to see that snake shit. Okay, so someone, you could be cutting the grass. Okay, you're investing in something, putting forth some type of effort to get back into something, or keep something good, keep something clean, keep something aligned. Okay, so spirit, what's the message? That's a truth. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there's something. That's the second truth card. Okay, it's got something to do with how you're thinking. Swords represent how you're thinking. They also represent words. Okay, it represents the truth. Okay, it represents something undeniable. Something could also be double-edged. Okay, something sharp. Okay, triumphant success. So spirit, clarify triumphant success. Alright, and then we got the Five of Pentacles here. Okay, so for somebody, you could really be looking at the truth of where you were lacking at. Okay, what you need to change to go into prosperity, to have that new beginning. Okay, the number 15, 155 is significant. Okay, 6, because your goal is harmony. Somebody, you want peace, and you figuring out, okay, what's taking from your peace, what's not adding to your peace, being really honest with yourself and taking accountability and making changes so that you're not stuck in lack or financial debt or certain different situations, all because it comes down to the choices that you make, right, in your reality, and how it affects you, or how the choices that you make affect your reality or others. Okay, okay, 5, y'all, 5. Didn't I say 155? Didn't I say 155? 155? Big changes going on, boy. I ain't lied to you. I said what I said. Yeah, somebody, you're realizing what you're going to have to let go of. Okay, emotional loss. I'm getting this could be divine masculine energy as well. okay? Or somebody could have said something to you that really made you think about, damn, like I really been over glorifying this. I really been glazing over this. I really been choosing what I want to see versus what is actually the truth, okay? Okay, what is actually reality? Somebody, you're escaping some type of illusion is being broken, okay? This is giving me that 10 of swords energy, the end. Yep, shadow. What is hidden from you, okay? This is the moon card, okay? So somebody, you're really looking at what are you, what limiting beliefs, what limiting actions, thought processes, whatever, what have you. Somebody, you're really looking at that, okay? And removing what is no longer serving you. And it could be heartbreaking or heart aching, okay? You could be realizing that you have to let go of something that you really care about, right? That stand on business energy. Like, standing on business ain't all fun and games, okay? People make it look good, you know, we make it look easy when we get to a certain point. But standing on business ain't that easy. Like, you feel grief, you feel different emotions about choosing what's better for you, you know, and feeling sad about having to let go of certain things that are no longer good for you or were never good for you in the first place, and just really accepting it. There goes the Emperor energy, okay? So yeah, divine masculine, somebody's taking charge. Somebody is taking charge. The Emperor, major Aries energy. Somebody, you're stepping into a new beginning. This is that Ace of Pentacles energy that I saw at the beginning of the read, okay? And you're about to have to, you know, it's like it's not, you're not losing, but you feel like you're losing, okay? It's like you got to let go of something in order to gain something, lose something to gain something better, okay? To get to a better place. Fetter, something about Fetty Wap. I don't know. We're gonna see. Yeah, somebody, you're no longer glamorizing something. Ace of Wands, you're seeing what was holding you back from moving forward, what was keeping you from, keeping your fire from going where it needed to go, keeping you from being extremely motivated, or what was blocking you from manifesting and creating your desired reality. Eight of Wands, okay? It's like trying to get somewhere without any gas in the engine, okay? It's like trying to cast magic without a magic wand. Even though you don't need a magic wand to cast magic, right? But you feel me? Simplifying terms. Yeah, somebody, you're really simplifying something. Okay? The Emperor. Okay? For somebody, you really been standing for this for a minute, standing up for this, okay? Standing behind this, standing up for this, whatever it is, but it was something that was keeping you from being lit up and being magnificent like you are meant to be. Something is being illuminated. Five of Cups. Same Five of Cups. We got Five of Cups out here twice. 555, big changes, King of Pentacles. In order for you to gain your prosperity, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, somebody, you are going to have to, or you are in the process of shedding something so that you can move into a more prosperous future or present. Okay? And this is something that I've been noticing collectively, okay? A lot of individuals are realizing that they're having to let go of something that they've been trying to hold on to for a long time. A lot of people have been holding on to the things that they're supposed to let go of and letting go of the things that they're supposed to hold on to. And now it's becoming clear. It's being revealed what you need to let go of. Some of the things that you need to let go of are things that you have been really holding on to. And something collectively that I've been noticing for a lot of people, and I know I've said this a lot, but it be family, okay? Blood and shit like that, okay? Some people are really having to realize that their family is what's holding them back, okay? Because they're staying in their devil energy. They're staying in their traumas. They're not healing. They're moving out of their trauma, moving out of their insecurities, moving out of their lower demonic selves, or, you know, selfishness and so many different things, toxicities. They're holding on to that, and you're holding on to them, which is then having toxicity come into your life. And then It's like, I mean, if you choose that, you choose that. That's your business, okay? But we don't do toxicity over here, okay? So when you let go of all that toxicity and you notice that you prosper, and then you go back to connect like, oh, I came back with the prosperity for you, and then the prosperity disappears, it's because of their energy. And if it's that energy of, like Peachka said, gotta love you from afar if you're refusing to evolve, okay, collective? You are letting go or being guided to let go, divine femme, divine masculine, of individuals who are refusing to change, because it is a choice, okay? It is a choice to stay the same or keep things the same. And you do not have to live in the delusions of others, or live in their delusion with them, or support their delusions, okay? Especially when it's keeping you in lack, okay? Especially when it's keeping you stressed the fuck out. Oh, that's a lot of cards. The Chariot, Four of Wands, especially when it's keeping you from having a stable foundation and a happy home. Tower, Ace of Swords, and realizing that it's really keeping you. It's really, for somebody, it was really keeping you in lack and keeping you feeling dissatisfied. Okay. All of these cards coming out now. Spirit talking. Okay. So yeah, this read gonna be a sharp one, because it's gonna trigger some folks. It's gonna help some folks heal. It's gonna help some folks make the pivotal turn that they need to make. Okay, it's about standing on business. Okay, if you really want better, that means you gotta do what you gotta do to get better, and that means you gotta, if you gotta be for real. You gotta be serious, and by being serious about it, you gotta allow yourself to go through the grief and let go of things that are not for you. Two of Wands, so that you can finally go the way that you're supposed to go. For a lot of y'all, you're supposed to go your separate ways, okay? From something or someone, okay? Realizing that you keep trying to make yourself stay on the same track as others, but want them to be on your track. You can't make them be on your track. Your track is your track, okay? Whether or not it's friends, whatever the hell, whatever relationship, okay? Look, I'll be the first one to tell you, I don't give no advice, you feel me, for anybody to intentionally and purposefully hurt anybody. No, the advice that I give is for everybody to be better and receive better. I want everybody to receive their blessings. I want everybody to, you feel me, be healthy, happy, wealthy, all the above. But everybody got to make their own decisions to do that, okay? I just heard you're not feeding into, yeah, because some of you, you're the collective, you are not supposed to be feeding certain individuals. Everybody cannot sit at your table. And it's sad but true. It's a sad but true reality. Everybody that you thought was going to sit at your table cannot sit at your table. And they will not sit at your table. Okay? Page of Swords. You're thinking new thoughts because you're realizing, damn, if I really want this, like, you feel me? When you want something bad enough, you got to put in the energy to do it. Wheel of Fortune. Because you're thinking about your future. Okay? You're really thinking about your future, and you're looking at your present now, and you feel me? Patterns. Same shit over and over and over again. Karmic toxic cycles and bullshit. What's got to change? If you can't change others in a situation, I just said this to someone earlier, so thank you, Spirit. So yeah, this is a collective message. Okay? If you can't change people, okay, if you can't change the people, then that means you need to change yourself. Okay? If you can't change a circumstance, change your attitude. If you can't change the people, change yourself. Whether or not that is relocating yourself or changing your attitude, because baby, you got to take on certain attitudes. You feel me? You are the boss of your reality. And you feel me? You can't let other people be the boss of your reality. You are the main character of your own life. Okay? Just like others are the main character of their life. Now, if you want to be a side character in they soap opera ass shit, do that. But don't be sitting. Look. All right, get me started in here. Okay, clarify this Ace of Wands reverse, Spirit. talking some real shit, having the hard conversations. Somebody, you could be having the hard conversations, whether or not it is with your loved ones, whether or not it is with yourself, really reflecting, okay? You can't get nowhere if you think you only gonna have easygoing, light, shallow ass conversations. Nah, you gotta get deep with it. You gotta pinpoint. You gotta get to the root of certain shit, okay? Figure out why the seed you keep planting dies when it gets around other individuals, right? It get to sprouting, and then you go show it or get under other individuals to come around and come look at my sprout, come look at my this, that, and the third, and then that bitch start wilting. Like, damn, what the fuck? Oh yeah. Okay, we got the Empress. I was gonna say Empress. Okay, here's that divine feminine Empress energy. Okay, something about an apron. Okay, you could be wearing an apron, or you're a divine feminine that loves to cook, or cooking is significant. Okay, baking, whatever, what have you. We got the Empress and the Emperor right here. Okay, clarifying this Ace of Wands reversed and the Emperor Spirit. Clarify the Emperor, not the Emperor. Clarifying. I feel like I need a whole nother deck. Moving forward, at the bottom of the deck we have the Chariot. I feel like this Empress wants this Emperor to move forward. Whoever this Empress are, whether or not it's your wife, okay, or a girlfriend, a friend, something like that, there's a significant female in your life that could be calling this out, seeing what is killing your embers and making your flame go out, right? Your creativity or your power or your manifestation. For somebody, I'm also seeing this as a mother figure. Okay, whether or not you have a toxic mother that's like messing up your manifestation process. Okay, I kind of still want to see the other day. Which deck? For somebody, okay, Empress is Taurus, Libra energy. Ace of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. So whoever this feminine is, they could be a Taurus, they could be a Libra, they could be an Aries, they could be a Leo, or they could be a Sag, okay? That's for some of y'all, not all y'all. This could be a woman with no real passion herself. You feel me? This could be a feminine energy with no outlet themselves, okay? Or nothing real, like they're not really manifesting nothing for themselves either. You feel me? That circle, the circle of just karmic energy not moving forward, okay? Not utilizing their energy and their intention and their magic well or good or at all. Clarify this Ace of Wands and Empress. Ace of Wands and Empress. Yeah, death. And for somebody, this is somebody you've been defending for a really long time. Death, and you're done doing that, or it's time for you to stop doing that, Scorpio energy. Justice, and that's what's going to bring balance to your life, okay? That's what's going to allow you to be at peace or bring peace to you. To stop defending somebody, some prominent feminine energy in your life. If it is the mother figure, okay? Energy, or whoever this feminine is. It don't have to be a mother figure, but the Empress tends to be a mother figure type of energy. Somebody, you're realizing the truth about your mother. Okay, for somebody, I just heard that your mother's a hater. That's not for everybody, but for somebody, your mother is a hater because you are more powerful than her. Okay, you have more promise than her. It could be one of those things where, you know, they live their life, they made their decisions, they fucked up their life. You have an ample amount of opportunity, you have ample amount of gifts, different things like that, and your life is going to go 10 times better than theirs because you learned faster, or just whatever, what have you. You got something. Okay, you got something that somebody else don't got. That's all I gotta say. Yep, 4 of Cups. And you could be stressed about that. You could be sitting here using all your time and energy. 6 of Wands to try to make them feel better, using it to make them feel victorious. King of Wands to make them feel like they're on top of the world. The Sun, okay, to make them feel good, putting yourself last and them completely first, or, you know, whatever is important to you. Or, but something's being revealed, okay? Something's being revealed. 8 of Wands, yeah, the message is coming in. Okay, this message could be coming in from somebody who is truly good at Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They don't have to be. Somebody who is truly good at accumulating resources and wealth, and that truly loves you. Page of Cups, and is insightful and intuitive. Okay, you could have got a message, or you're getting a message from somebody that truly loves you about the snakes in your grass, that you need to cut your grass, okay, so that you can truly see. Okay, take the scales off of your eyes, take down the rose-colored glasses, okay? Alright, clarifying this Emperor, the Hermit. Yeah, whoever this Emperor energy is, you got to be on your own for a while. It's like you got to stop trying to be with the group. You got to stop trying to, you feel me? For somebody, this Emperor, you gotta go on your own way. Major Virgo energy. You gotta separate from the people, the crowd, the family, whatever, what have you. Separate from your mother, whoever it is. 7 of Wands. Clarifying the 7 of Wands. Yeah, I'm hearing that I don't know if it's necessarily a verse, but what I had just heard was, you know, when a man and or a woman, you know, when they get married or they come together, they leave the family. They leave and start their own, okay? So for somebody, you know, that's a part of your journey, okay? Confirmation. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Spirit. 7 of Wands, Spirit. Ooh, that took so long to come out. It's taking you a long time to put it into this story. You've gone through so many mental burdens and been so stressed out about whoever, whatever this is that you've been defending or making excuses for, enabling, okay? And it's one of those things, not like you don't care. Like, so I'm not saying this, you know, without love. I'm saying this because of love. For me, the way that I love, if I love you, I'm going to tell you the truth, okay? If I love you, I'm going to tell you what I see. That's just me, okay? Because I want you to have better and do better, okay? So for somebody, you know, 9 of Wands, stressed as fuck, okay? You've been through it. 5 of Cups, you've been through it. You've been through it over these circumstances. You've been in so many battles, experienced so many headaches and heartaches because of certain individuals. But it's because you didn't want to leave them alone, because you care about them. We got the Eight of Wands that just came out with this King of Pentacles and the Magician. But you got something amazing coming in that you have manifested that is for you. Okay? There's something coming in that is strictly, it's for you. And it's not something that you can necessarily share. I can't speak to because, you know, I don't know. Some people change, some people don't. You feel me? If they're meant to be in your life, then they're going to be in your life. You're not going to have to force the situation, okay? That's one of those things you can't force connections. It's never going to feel right if it's forced. I'm speaking to those that I just know that you know, you've been thinking about it's time to go. And I know that you know that it's time to go, okay? Two of Wands. Ten of Pentacles, okay? Because you got a whole Ten of Pentacles building up, grandiose beginnings, okay? Like the way that you're supposed to go, the route that's for you is where there's going to be true wealth, okay? True support. And growth, okay? Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. This Knight of Swords went from, this Page of Swords went from, this Knight of Swords went from the Page of Swords to the Knight of Swords. Excuse me. So somebody, this is something that you've really been thinking on and that you're really beginning to or are accepting. Like, oh, this is something that I really need to do. Somebody, your mentality is upgrading, okay? Because you could have been still looking at it from a perspective of, you know, whether or not a child, not, you feel me? Don't take it personally. All right, but you could have been thinking in the more immature thought process versus a more growner thought process about, you know, how just leading with the heart, okay? Leading with the heart when you have to also be able to lead with your mind. It is great and it is okay to have a heart, but you have to have, you can't always lead with your emotions and your feelings as well, right? And coming from somebody like me who lives off of feelings, I also had to come up off that. Okay, I came from only making decisions out of just because of love, you know, thinking logically as well, okay? Because just because you love somebody don't mean that they love you, not saying that they don't love you. Just because you love somebody don't mean that they not fucking up your life, okay? Just because you love somebody don't mean that they're good for you, okay? Clarifying this Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. Or that they're messing up your head, polluting your head, you feel me? Keeping you from your blessings and or your destiny. Certain titles, okay? Certain titles is what keep people from moving certain ways. Wheel of Fortune. Six of Pentacles. And whatever you're about to move into with this Six of Pentacles, baby, it's going to be giving to you beautifully. What's on the bottom of the deck? The Eight of Cups. But in order for you to receive this future, you got to walk away from something, okay? It takes a sacrifice. Everything, you know, ain't nothing really free for real. It takes energy for something to gain any, you know, different things. For somebody, you're going to have to make an emotional sacrifice, okay, about something that you care about so that you can gain something even greater that's going to care about you just as much or give to you just as much, okay? Four of Cups, yeah. And lead you to your fulfillment. Alright, Spirit. Stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. This is what this is about, okay? For somebody, your limited viewpoint or the way that you thought about something started off with that sword. It was all about the way that you thought about something that was keeping you from your limitless possibilities, realizing that you're actually not that limited. No, you're not limited, okay? You're only as limited as much as you limit yourself is the true key, okay? And there goes 51. Y'all, 155 And 51, somebody you're truly reflecting. 51, 15, 51, it'd be significant. But yeah, this is a true deep reflection, and it's all happening for your peace, for your harmony, for your balance, for your stability. Okay? Yeah, it's a completion of something. It's a completion of you being stuck in something, or you allowing yourself to be held back by something. Okay, love? I'm going to leave this reading here. Wishing you inner peace and wholeness. And I will catch y'all later. Alright? I hope your heart is well. Okay? I hope this triggered you in the best way possible. Okay? For your highest good.